We have a nice population of multiple and diverse learners in our class at PS15 in Brooklyn. And I came into teaching as a second career, and I decided I wanted to focus on working with kids.
And working with me.
And Catherine.
Good morning. Yes, that's what we needed.
We're a pilot program for ACES ICT, where children with intellectual and multiple disabilities are integrated into a general ed population. And that's really the first of its kind, because those children would go to actually a different district in the New York City school system, and they wouldn't be exposed to neurotypical peers. And it's, neurotypical peers also get exposure to children with different abilities and needs, which is great.
Better Blue Jays.
There have been several improvements the past few years. Definitely, especially in our school and in New York City, the idea of inclusion, inclusive classrooms, like our program, ACES ICT.
I would also say a renewed focus on social emotional learning, especially post-COVID, where you had children with deficits in learning how to be with each other, and sort of the social pragmatics and rules of the road. And we do a really good job, I think, with our social emotional curriculum.
It really helps them build that empathy for kids that have different abilities as to them, and just working with our friends and teaching them and
understanding difference and appreciating it.
And appreciating the differences.
We're a pilot program, so if we could expand it more, it would become more sort of sustainable, and the pacing of getting resources and the like would be more dependable. So I think that's a function of just being part of a humongous school system.
And to add on, to make it more equitable, because there are children with, severe intellectual disabilities all over New York City, and we're the only program in the 5 boroughs that can offer this, and we're a very remote place in Brooklyn. So it would be nice to have, other schools, like maybe a few in different districts or in different boroughs, just make it more equitable throughout New York City.
I'm feeling. If you're interested in becoming a teacher, my advice would be know yourself. What are your non-negotiables? And do your research, because the experience that you may have in an inner city public school is going to be vastly different than a suburban school, and private to public as well. And also consider areas that you wouldn't necessarily think of first, because there's a whole, there's a whole world of special education that could really use great teachers.
Yeah.
And it's a need that will be constant throughout the years.
4 letters, Corey. 4 letters. What are they? What's that first
What
letter?
keeps me going in this profession, which has been several years now, I don't want to date myself, is just working with children. The paperwork, all the other things, it's fine, it's tiring, but the kids. I love, in September getting a whole new group of kids and figuring out what makes them tick, what makes them excited, what makes them sad, and trying to help them, and just watching them grow.